Hi. Um, it's Ann Patchett and Sparky Van Devender and Barnabas. Sorry, we're having a moment. This is what's happened. Sparky's lost. Doesn't he look like he's lost? Barnabas is taller. Barnabas weighs more. Barnabas is stepping on him. But Barnabas doesn't have a Hawaiian shirt. We call Sparky the Little Lebowski this morning, okay? It's the dog days of summer. Here we go. All right. This is what I have to report this morning. Well, I was gone last week because I was recording my audiobook for my book with Sparky on the cover that's coming out at Thanksgiving. So I've been sitting in a box for 4 days, which was fun. I enjoyed it. And the books that I have actually read this week and really loved, I read A Burning, which is just out in paperback, and it seems light and cheerful and current, and then it just goes downhill from there and becomes a sad, important, political, deep novel, incredibly well-written first novel. And also Francine Proulx's The Vixen, and this is set in the 1950s, and it goes around the Rosenbergs. Is that right? Rosenberg? Yes. Ethel and Julius Rosenberg's execution, and a young man who knew them in his childhood, and he is now an editor and someone's writing a book about them. Anyway, Francine Proulx, great writer. And I think that that's what I've got. And now I'm gonna go play with my dogs. Here's Barnabas and Lindsay.
I mean, we all know Barnabas is the more important one. It's okay. I've got 2 books to talk about. We're going to see if I can hang on to Barnabas while I talk about them. Will I succeed? Let's find out. The first book I want to talk to you about this week is The Cruelty is the Point by Adam Serwer. You might recognize his name from his columns at The Atlantic, where he's been covering politics for the last couple of years. A lot of his articles on the last 4 years have been shared widely, have been poignant and amazing. He now has a book-length collection of essays out today. I'd also like to talk to you about a fiction title, Hell of a Book by Jason Mott. This is a great satire of the book publishing industry. It uses a countrywide book tour as a vehicle to explore race in America and racism in the book publishing industry. It's a funny book. Check it out today. Up next, we've got Elyse.
Hello. More events. I love talking about events because they're always wonderful. They're with interesting people, and they're always because there's some fantastic new book coming out, as is the case for Willie Nelson's Letters to America. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, Parnassus Facebook page, 6 p.m. Central, we will be hosting Turk Pipkin, who is a very good friend of Willie's. He put this together. They are letters to loved ones, family, friends, fans. Sometimes they're all of the above. And it is so endearing, and it is mixed in with lyrics to some of his legendary songs. You really get to know him so deeply and so well. And Turk Pipkin, you might have recognized him. He played a role on The Sopranos. Very interesting guy. So we will be in conversation. We will be hosting him in conversation with National Public Radio morning host Nina Cardona. And again, that is Wednesday, Parnassus Facebook page, 6 p.m. Central. Then I just want to talk about a couple of ticketed events. The ticketed events, 1, they're virtual. 2, you get to watch them. If you can't make it at the time I'm going to tell you, we will send you the link, and you can watch it at least for a week, as many times as you want, in its entirety. These are all going to be book launches, and you get the book. So basically, with the ticket, when you're buying a ticket, you're just buying a book, and these books are great, so why not? So the first one, July 6th, is Mary Gaucher, and she has a fantastic new book about healing and the art of healing and songwriting and the importance and what it has meant to her. She is a national, if not international, internationally known singer, songwriter. Her book is part memoir. It is philosophy of art and culture, a little bit of the basics of songwriting. It is Mary's honest, authentic voice. She's going to be in conversation and also possibly making some music with her friend, fellow author, singer, songwriter Allison Moore, and that's on July 6th. For these events, go to parnassusbooks.net and go to events, and you'll find these different events and you can get tickets. Again, the ticket is basically the book, and they will be signed. So all of Mary's books that you get will be signed. Then, staying in the music vein, I'm sitting here holding this. This is a little bit of an advertisement about Jimmy Allen. Again, I don't have these books because these are all going to be future book launches. Jimmy Allen and My Voice is a Trumpet. So Jimmy Allen, you probably know, he was the first Black artist with 2 consecutive #1 hits on country radio. That's how he entered his career. He has also won the ACM New Male Artist of the Year award. He's incredible, and he wrote this amazing children's book, My Voice is a Trumpet. And it's beautifully written, it's beautifully illustrated, and it talks to young children about the importance of their voice and how important it is for them to speak out and how their voices should be valued. And he's going to be in conversation with his kindergarten teacher, which just thrills me every time I think about it, and I can't wait for it. So that is going to be July 12th at 6 p.m. Go to our Facebook, go to our Parnassus page, and you'll find out about the tickets for that. Then the last one we have is Brad Thor, Black Ice. So we know Brad Thor, he is an internationally best-selling thriller writer, and Black Ice is everything you would expect from him. It is fast-paced, red-hot action, and you'll love it. So that is going to be July 20th. Also, signed books. Jimmy, signed books. Mary, signed books. So all virtual events. Remember, if you aren't there on that date, still get a ticket, because the ticket is the book, and you'll be able to watch the event. All of these events, wonderful. It's why we have them. I want to wish everybody a happy 4th of July, and I hope to see you at these events. And now I get to turn it over to Rae Ann.
Hi everybody. We have a new YA book today by Kayla Barone. She wrote Cinderella is Dead, and her new book is This Poison Heart. It's a retelling of the Secret Garden story. The main character's family inherits an estate with a walled garden full of the deadliest plants in the world, and the main character finds she has a gift with the plants that she'll need to use to save her family. Also, we have several new graphic novels today in middle grade. Long Distance by Whitney Gardner. This is a book about summer camp and space aliens, maybe. And the graphic novel adaptation of Turtles in Paradise. This was a Newbery Honor book by Jennifer L. Holm. It's been illustrated by Savannah Ganeshow. This is a book about a girl named Turtle whose mom gets a housekeeping job with a woman who doesn't like kids. So Turtle has to go stay with her family in Key West. She comes out of her shell and starts a new life. And for Land of Stories fans, there's a graphic novel. It is Goldilocks, Wanted Dead or Alive, with many of the characters from Chris Colfer's Land of Stories world. This is illustrated by John Proctor. Thanks for listening, and happy summer reading.